What it is, what it do, folks? What's good? How the F are you? Can't cuss at the beginning of the streams. They get upset. They get upset. Welcome back, folks. I'm Randall. This is the McClures. We react, review, we make fun of, we laugh at stuff over here. Link, of course, down in the description if you want to support the stream. You can shop McClures.com if you want. Get you a 2A all day, every day shirt or other shirts that we have available. If you need a shirt, let me know what you want. We'll make it. We'll put it on there for you. We do custom shirts as well. So you let me know. You let me know. But I'm excited for today. I'm excited for today. We got a interview coming up with Alexx Cloud. Um, he is an independent rapper out of New Mexico, I believe, but I don't know that for certain. I don't do any research for these. Not because I'm lazy, even though I am. It's because I don't want to come in biased or knowing anything. I did subscribe to him on Instagram like a week ago, so I have seen a couple things. One thing that was very funny to me that made me laugh. I'm not sure if it was a parody or if he was serious about it. To me, it was hilarious. Maybe we'll get into that today as well. But let me drop this down here and let's pull up the old Instagram. I will send him over the link so he can join the stream at his leisure, and we'll get this popping when he comes on. So let me find my messages here. Oh shit, there he is. There he is, my guy. All right, give me 1 second. Let me fix the audio so I can hear you. And we'll get popping. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, my guy, say something.
Can you hear me?
Ah, I got you. I got
There
you.
we
You
go.
can hear me.
I can hear you.
All right. So I'm functionally retarded, and shit like that happens sometimes. Shit like that happens. But we got him. We got him. All right, folks. Well, I was on a tangent about some weird tunnels in New York. Um, but did you happen to see that?
I didn't know yet. What is it about?
Apparently, under like the Jewish national headquarters building in New York, they got some secret underground tunnels.
That's crazy.
No shit.
Here we go. Here we go.
And I guess they brought a concrete truck to fill up the tunnel, and they started a little riot, bro.
That's crazy.
It was nuts. It was nuts. I was gonna check
Always some,
into it. Yeah, no
always
shit.
something going on in America, man.
All right, let me see if I can turn you up for the volume. Let's see, volume, volume. You're coming in a little low.
Maybe I should get closer, maybe like this.
Oh, then we got the reflection. Now you can chill back, dude. We'll bump it up.
Oh,
No worries. No worries. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. All right. Well, so welcome, bro. Welcome. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet
I'm
you too.
Randall. You're Alexx Cloud with two X's.
That's me, Alexx Cloud, spelled with two X's, and the two X's stand for my two X's, apparently.
Is that right? What's the story behind these two X's?
I don't know, man. I just wanted to be, I wanted to make sure that my name was searchable, and when it was searchable, that it's the only thing that pops up. And so
Facts.
far, it played to my advantage.
Um. So does any of that have anything to do with your real name, or is that just artist name?
Yeah, actually, man. So I was adopted. So my real last name is actually Cloud.
Oh,
My
okay.
real Yeah, my real name is Alex or Alexander, but not with two X's.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So you tracked down your original peeps or what?
I did, man. I met them when I was actually 17 years old, and it turns out that my dad is actually he was a big time music producer, still is. He's in a
No
band as
shit.
well. Yeah, so I come from a long line of musicians, man.
So it runs in the family. It runs in
It
the
does.
family.
It's really cool to discover.
Well, that's quite the story, dude. That's quite the story. My wife was adopted as well. So,
Really? Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So we had met some of her family. Um, and it's a trip. It's a trip.
Yeah, it was very challenging for me when I was a kid, man. I was just so angry. Abandonment issues, obviously.
Yep.
Just feeling like nobody wanted me or whatever. But I had to work through that and start the healing process. So
Yep. Well, that's dope, bro. That's dope. At least
thank
you were able to track him down and kind of understand some of your your lineage, your history.
you. Yeah, it was important, man. It was really important. My mom, my biological mom, she passed away in 2019 uh, uh from a drug overdose. Is what it's supposed to is what they say.
Yeah.
So I struggled with drugs when I was younger as well. So connection and just like see where I came from, man. And it was um it was definitely something I needed to do as a young person. So I still keep in touch with everybody else. So
That's cool. That's cool. All right, well, let's get out of the fields a little bit and let's talk about your passion. When did you start your personal music journey? Is this something you've been doing since you were a toddler running around the house?
yeah, man, it was it was the generic story, banging on pots and pans. But
Right?
I really like I said previously, man, I was such an angry kid, and it was an escape for me. And
Yep.
then I finally decided to start releasing publicly when I was 18, and it was awful. It was awful when I first came out, but um, my support system gave me the confidence to keep going, and here we are now. It's crazy. Not I can't hear you now.
How about now? Can you still hear me?
It's low, but I could probably hear you.
Because my wife's saying that yours is coming through low and mine's loud, so if they're turning it up to hear you, then I'm coming through too loud, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's
So
see if
I'll
I can
just
try to.
no, I just turn mine down. That way I don't come through so loud, and that
Okay.
way they can bump up the volume on their devices and hear
Okay.
us both. That should work out, hopefully.
You're coming in very low now. Let me see. Do something. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could listen intently. If I have to say, could you repeat the question a couple times? I might have to, but yeah, I can,
Yeah,
I
yeah, no
can, I can
worries.
hear you if I listen intently.
No worries. I'll bump it up a little bit.
Cool. There, yeah.
Is that better?
That's good. That's good.
Okay, cool. Um, all right, so like you said, generic story in the beginning. And I think it's kind of common that a lot of people flock to music to, as an escape from whatever, whatever it is they're trying to avoid. You know what I mean?
For real, absolutely. Yeah. It it really helped a lot of struggles with like mental health and just everything, man. It's very healing for not only myself, for like the maker of music, but for the consumer as well. So I definitely make music with pride.
That's dope. That's dope. Now I was checking out your YouTube channel a little bit. Is that where you started with putting up stuff? Is on YouTube?
Honestly, honestly, man, I really use Facebook as my main source of like marketing and promotions and stuff like that. Just because when I was coming up, I'm in the era of AOL dial-up and high-speed internet. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I got
I was
you.
kind of like the yeah the beginning of Facebook, and no one really in my area was utilizing Facebook. They were just kind of trying to do it through YouTube and stuff like that. But I really cracked the code on Facebook and just took off. So I owe a lot to Facebook, and then obviously branched off to YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that.
That's dope. All right, I just found you on Facebook, so I followed you there for sure. But
Okay, cool.
so is that like where if that's your go-to social media, that's where you like put out all your new content first and that kind of thing?
Yeah, man. It's kind of like like a trickle effect, I guess. I do like to use Facebook first, and then, but I've also found out that these social media platforms don't like it when you post things from other social media platforms. So I found out that like pictures are something that really boosts your content in the algorithm. So I'll post a picture, like let's say I post a music video, I'll take like a screenshot from that music video
Mm-hmm.
and just post that picture and then put the link to it in the comments. Therefore, because when I was putting links just in the original post, I was not getting nearly as much views or engagement as I usually do. So
Okay,
I would,
because each
yeah,
social media is downgrading your post because you're linking to a different platform.
exactly.
Okay, I hear that.
Yeah.
That's smart. That's smart. That's a little social media hack right there.
Yeah, man, definitely. I'm very self taught. It's been a lot of trial and error, man. But at the end of the day, I do take pride in where I'm at right now because it's pretty much all been by myself, man. I don't really have a team. It's
Yep,
just
all
just me.
independent.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. So, for people who have never heard you before, what song would you like people to hear first? What would
Wow.
be if you had an ideal introduction song to you, what would it be?
Oh man, it's a great question, man. Because I feel like I'm very diverse, and I don't like one project to sound like the last. So it's just a range of emotions and sound. I guess I mean I would say if you want to know who I really am, like deep down inside, it's a song called XXX Depression, and that's just kind of like a song about struggling with a lot of the mental health, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, especially in today's day. But if I was able to get them to listen to that and then a follow up song, it'd probably be Culture.
Culture? Okay,
Yeah,
so the XX Depression is probably your most vulnerable or personal song.
correct.
What is the song that showcases your artistry that you're trying to, you know what I mean? Like, what's that song for you when you're like, that's the pinnacle of what I've created so far. Like,
Yeah.
if I had to put me in a box or whatever.
Um, are we talking songs or just like songs with a music video?
No, it could be just songs. We could do audio.
Yeah. Um, it's kind of crazy. I've never really been asked this question before, so it's kind of
Hey,
I
that's
don't
what we
get
like to
stumped.
do. We
I
like to
don't
put
get
people
stumped
on
on a
the
lot of
spot.
questions, man. I don't. You know, I guess I guess man, you really got me. I guess Silence. It has a music video associated with it too, but it kind of covers all aspects of my range as an artist and subject content. Kind of
Okay.
where I'm at right now. So, and by far the best production for sure.
And we can find that on, is that on your YouTube? Is that the
Yeah,
easiest
it's on
place to
YouTube.
find it? Okay.
Hmm.
All right, let's go to your YouTube. Are you able to see the screen share?
Um, I
I
can
might,
see the button where it says that.
I might need to flop it over to you. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Settings, screen share, window capture. How about now?
I got it. Yeah.
Okay. So we got you pulled up. You got that GQ pretty boy profile pic, bro.
you know, just because I was in the streets doesn't mean you know.
I'll just fucking with you. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see. Alex Cloud silence.
Yeah.
All right, here it is. Hopping out of the Lambo.
It's the only time you'll see something in my videos with that. Only time.
All right, hold on. We're gonna do that again. I like the intro
Cool.
sound. I like the intro sound. All right. So for everybody watching, here we go. First introduction to Alexx Cloud. This is a music video called Silence. And at any point in the video, you want to pause to talk about something or interject or whatever, you let me know. We're gonna vibe out. If I don't know, come up with a question or something, maybe we'll pause
Hey,
it.
man.
Maybe we'll just watch it. We'll see.
Cool. If you have any questions, feel free to pause it as well.
Okay. And you can hear it too, right?
Um,
Can you?
I don't think so, but I can
Well,
follow along.
yeah, you know it, so.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, makes sense.
Is that hometown for you, New Mexico?
Hey, silence, silence. Hey. All we ever hear right now is just silence, silence. You know I'm a rock star running from the cop cars. I can see the sirens, sirens. I was in the streets so long, this pain, yeah, I come from all the violence, violence. If you can see the thoughts in my head, you can tell I ain't never had no guidance. Look inside my eyelids, yellow is the color.
Did you say if you could see in my thoughts, you could see, what was that line right there?
If you can see the thoughts in my head, you could tell I ain't never had no guidance.
Guidance. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, even the introduction right there, we're what, 40 seconds in, you summed up a lot of your journey. You know what I mean? Just in that, what, 5 bars? I don't even know
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
short that is, but that was yeah, that's some storytelling skills right there. Because in 40 seconds, yeah,
I do. I do get a lot of compliments on my storytelling ability, so I definitely like to showcase that.
yeah, that's dope, and it's got a whole bounce to it. I like it.
Thank you,
I
bro.
like it.
Thank you.
My energy is vibrant when I'm feeling messed up. Who do I confide in? Said that I be sexual, wanna fuck coronavirus. Say I'm on that pop shit till I go and pop shit. I be on that G5, flying in that cockpit. They say I'm an asshole, at least I got a hot chick. Say goodbye to old girl, she was only toxic. I was doing cocaine, you can see my nosebleed. Shorty got a face like, please do not approach me. I was on that Whole Foods and she was on that codeine. Every night was Fight Club and she was on that Whole Please. I was on that Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. See them people talk shit, you don't even
Toxic
know me.
relationship.
Saying that I changed up and they missed the hold me. You thinking you the right one, well you gon' have to show me. I'm sick of all the silence, silence. Hey. All we ever hear right now is just silence, silence. You know I'm a rock star running from the cop cars. I can see the sirens, sirens. I was in the streets so long, this pain, yeah, I come from all the violence, violence. If you can see the thoughts in my head, you can tell I ain't never had no guidance. Look inside my eyelids, every time I speak it's like they only hear the silence. They love it when I'm messed up, they hate it when I'm smiling. I am the survivor, you can't vote me off this island. They say I'm on that pop shit, feel like on pop shit. Lil' Brody got that 40, he pull up and then he pop shit. Saying that I sold out, boy you better stop it. The city on my back, Santa Fe be on that hot shit. They say that
You were vibing in that one scene, bro. You were vibing in that one scene for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is dope. This is dope. So,
Thank you.
who are these cats in the background? Are these your peeps in real life?
Honestly, bro, so the guy behind me in the black shirt, he was my old barber's homie, and then the other two were people I was actually in rehab with in Florida. Yeah.
Dope.
So yeah, they just came through and showed
Yeah,
some love.
I noticed you mentioned a little bit of a coke issue in the song itself. Is that where you were in rehab for?
Honestly, dude, I wish it was I was on heroin and crack for a long time. Yeah, living under a bridge and stuff like that. So
Oh, you went all the way with it. You went all
yeah,
the way with it.
I was all the way in. Yeah, all the way. But you know, November was my 7 years off all hard drugs. So
Let's
you know,
go.
thank you, bro. I smoke every now and then weed, and I'll have a drink occasionally. I'm not one of those hardcore. um,
The sobriety
Facebook.
people.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just me. Yeah, I
Yeah.
had to mature. Yeah, thank you.
That's dope, bro. That's dope.
Thank, thank you.
That's dope. The story reminds me of, I don't know if you've ever watched Flawed. He's
Yeah.
on YouTube. He's a streamer.
Hmm.
You got a similar story.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. Very true.
Um, all right, that's dope. That's dope. All right,
Cool.
let's
Cool.
finish it out.
Like some bitch, and I told little bitch to blow me. I'm feeling all this pain, yeah, they say that I be growing. Emotions be consuming me, I feel like I'm exploding. That's why I'm taking drugs and numb the pain, I'm overdosing. But that was just a past life, now I get these proceeds. I used to live in poverty, now I can buy some groceries. She said my
Let's
money's
go.
sick from the income that I'm grossing. I know that I'm alive, but I think I'm dying slowly. I'm peace with all the silence, silence. Hey. All we ever hear right now is just silence, silence. They know I'm a rock star, running from the cop cars. I can see the sirens, sirens. I was in the streets so long, this pain, yeah, I come from all the violence, violence. If you can see the thoughts in my head, you can tell I ain't never had no guidance.
Sometimes you gotta guide yourself, bro. Sometimes.
For life. For life.
Yeah, very well put together video. So whoever
Yeah,
produced your video for you, they killed it.
they did a great job for sure.
Yeah, even that ending cutscene was kind of like the old you and the new you.
Exactly, exactly, exactly.
That's dope, bro. That's dope.
Thank you, man.
Transition to healthiness.
Yeah, had to
You know
grow
what I
up.
mean?
Yeah,
From the dark to the light.
exactly.
Dope. Well, that was fire. That was fire,
Thank you,
bro.
bro. Thank you.
Hell yeah. And I haven't even subscribed to you yet because I'm an asshole. So there you go. You gotta do so. We'll do it. We'll do it now.
For sure.
But Amik's a big fan of yours. He's a homeboy that's been watching my streams for a little bit.
Okay.
Um, he put me on to you. He's out of New Mexico as well.
Yeah.
Um, and he says, let me go back up. His favorite songs, where was it? His favorite songs from you are Cinco and Plot Twist.
Okay. Yeah, those are off my latest album, which was we have it's called the New Mexico Hip Hop Awards coming up on the 20th of January, and
Okay.
I was nominated for that album, best album of the year, and I got nominated for the Wordsmith Award, the Land of Entrapment Award, and Artist of the Year.
Hell
So
yeah.
yeah,
That's
I'm excited,
fucking
man.
dope, bro.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, I appreciate that.
When is that award show and how do the people vote so you win?
I mean, it's really it's mimicked off of like the Grammys and stuff like that. So you really can't have outside voters. It's just a panel of like
Oh, there's a
12
committee?
in-state, yeah, committee in-state and out-of-state. So
Well,
you
who's
know,
on the committee? They all have family members. We can slide into those DMs and
already
just
did.
drop Alex Cloud name and
My guy, my guy.
well,
Um,
that's dope. Well, when's the award show or ceremony? When do you find
it's
out?
uh it's on the 20th, I believe. Yeah, it's on the 20th at like 4 p.m. Um, I got 6 minutes of stage time as well, so it's gonna be. I have a really crazy. I
What
only
are you
have
gonna
six
do?
minutes, so I'm gonna perform 4 songs, but like the first verse of like 3 songs, and the last one is it's gonna be crazy because without saying too much, I want it to be a little bit of surprise for
Yeah, yeah,
everyone
don't
that it is.
yeah.
Yeah. So basically, long story short, there's this kid and his family who came to me when he was like 11, 12 years old and asked for like my help and my guidance and stuff like that. Fast forward three, and I've been working with him, just kind of helping him build a foundation. The rest is what he did.
Yeah.
So I don't want to take no credit for anything, but
Steer him
he
in the
was
right
nominated.
direction.
Yeah, yeah, he was nominated for best new artist at the age of 15,
Wow.
and So I'm bringing him out on stage for a song that we just did last week, and it's basically I'm my verse is a letter to my 15-year-old self, and his verse is a letter to his 30-year-old self. And
Dope. That's
yeah, it's
a
gonna be.
that's a fire concept. Hell yeah, that's
Thank
gonna
you,
be
bro. Yeah, it's
awesome.
gonna be, and he killed it, man. Like,
And he's
he's
15
such.
now still.
Yeah, his name is Kane. Cainn.
C
Um,
A I N N. Okay.
yeah, and he's he's better than I was when I was 15. That's for damn sure. So I'm excited.
I like how you complimented him, but still said you were better than him. You're like, he was better than me back then, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta be. I'm humble to a degree.
hey, that's kind of the music game though.
It is, man. It
If you
is.
don't
It's
have the
just
confidence and think that your stuff is better than others, you're definitely not gonna
you have to have that mentality, or else you're gonna get
facts.
ate the fuck up and spit out like I have been multiple. I've been taken advantage of so much in the industry that like ain't shit will ever phase me now, bro. Like like I've
And
been.
do you obviously have a long-term plan with your music, but
Mhm.
do you want to find a record label and do that kind of thing, or do you want to stay
Actually,
independent and grow, the tight fan base, do that thing?
so it's not very. I haven't publicized it at all, but I signed a distribution deal with Sony in February
Oh,
for yeah.
congratulations.
So thank you, man. Thank you. So it's not like it wasn't for like any money or anything. It's just like distribution, and they have a leg up. Like all these major labels own Spotify, Apple. They all own like anywhere from like 70 to 90% of all the major playlists that you can even be on. So once I did that, like I saw a huge advantage, and they didn't offer me like a full. I may have done it. I don't know. But they didn't offer me like a full deal. It was just distribution for this one song that I did with a rapper from Florida who's actually in uh, in jail right now in court because I have him on the song and the dude that he supposedly killed is also on the song. So yeah,
What? That's
yeah,
crazy.
yes, it's crazy, bro. Like I've been holding on to this song since like 2017.
And you dropped
But
it?
his late, what happened?
But you already put it out, you dropped it?
Yeah, I put it out in February, man. This is the crazy part is that Spotify is king right now, and they're the only music streaming platform that can show you what the play count is really at. But his management, his label, which is Atlantic 300, they decided to take it off of Spotify and only Spotify because I'm assuming it's the only platform that you can really um, see how it's doing. You know what I mean? And so they took it off that because I'm assuming that they don't either a want to pay me because it took off. It took off, bro. In like the
I was
first
blowing
48
up.
hours, I mean, you would go to his page. I mean, the artist is YNW Melly, so you could go to his profile on Apple Music or anywhere else besides Spotify, and his most recent song is the one with me on it. So, um, it was a crazy game, and my management, who's the owner of the Hustle 101.3 out here in Albuquerque, him and his management were kind of just going back and forth, bro, because I kind of just did this on a slide tip and didn't really get it. I mean, I got it cleared because Sony wouldn't have taken it if it wasn't cleared, but
Yeah.
um, not like a full fledged like 110% foolproof clearance. You know what I mean?
Y-
It was a
Yeah, you don't
little
got no paperwork.
nah,
There's no
no,
signed stuff. Uh,
nah.
all right. Is this a song that, I mean, obviously you've been hanging on to it and you put it out, so it's a song that you wanted out there. What about the song? It just came together
It was
dope,
yeah, it
or
was. So they I was living out in Florida for from January 2016 up until June of last year, and that was just because I was in and out of jail, and I got a opportunity to go out to Florida for rehab, and I kind of just relocated out there and never came back to New Mexico after that. But
gotcha?
yeah, so the reason why I put it out is because YNW Melly and his crew used to come to my Florida producer's studio before they were ever like big, because he's from like 20 minutes away from where I was living, and they used to come to the studio all the time and record. And I was in Melly just left that stuff there one day, and he I asked him if I could get on it, and he said whatever. So here we are. Here we are, like 6 years later, and I've been planning this, man. For it's been such a long process and thought out strategic plan. Like, I intentionally did this. I released it in February because his name started buzzing again because he was going to court. You know what I
Yep.
mean? It was all intentional. Like, I got
Timing is everything. Timing is everything. So
yeah.
what do you know about the actual situation that he's in? I mean, did he whack
I
this
don't
dude
know.
or
I don't know, man. I mean, I have no clue. I have some ideas,
do you think
but
that these guys are friends though? Like,
no,
or they're just
they were best
acquaintances?
friends. They were
Oh,
best
they're
friends, man.
best friends.
Yeah, I mean, supposedly it was because
A
there
girl.
were some threats, um, trying to extort him because he's the one who got big. Melly was the one who got big, so his friends started to extort him. Um, and but then again, there's no proof of anything, bro. There's no murder weapon. There's nothing. But they're trying to put together a motive. So I don't know how it's gonna play out. He just got uh the case just got what's it called when the jurors can't make a decision. I forget what that word's called.
Oh, hung jury.
Yeah. So they had to restart the case, which starts up, I think, next month again.
So that
So
means prosecution is really trying to get after him. Because if they're
they
pushing
really
forward
are,
after
man.
a hung jury, then they're adamant
Exactly,
about it.
exactly. They want him bad, and it turns out that there might have been some jury tampering and stuff like that too. So it's a crazy situation, bro. But his management said that they'll release the song fully, um, as soon as the court case is over, whether he's found guilty or not. Because right now all of his assets are frozen, and it's just a mess. But
Oh, so they're trying not to. You don't put out something to make money when you can't even access the money you're making.
exactly. And there's also like self-incriminating material in this song too that they're trying to use against him. So, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is that you got to take risks in order to be what you want to be, and
That's
I
facts.
took that. Yeah,
Crazy, crazy. Well, you got quite the life, bro. So the
yeah.
amount of bullshit you can tap into to relay onto the pin, you got an infinite well going on there. So
It's insane. It's insane. Yeah.
that's the one thing about having. I think that's almost a key to a good artist is there's very few that come from like this happy bubble
Yeah. No.
and then create great music. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't happen. It's very few and far between. Like you need that overcoming of bullshit in order to
Exactly.
be able to tap into those like raw emotions or raw nerves or whatever.
Exactly.
Now, as far as your music production goes, how involved are you in that? Are you making beats and doing that kind of stuff and producing, or do you have a team and you're writing and singing?
So in the beginning, I was making all my beats and recording myself, engineering myself. And then I got a little bit older, a little bit more of a following, and the demand was a little bit more. So I just found that making my own beats and producing my own music and engineering my own music was so time consuming
Right.
that I just decided to focus on one thing and one thing only, and that's being the recording artist and the writer. That's
Facts.
it. I do have like I said, I have my producer in Florida. His name is Frank. He helped me get this far.
Shout out
My
Frank.
Shout out to Frank. My producer now, my engineer here in Albuquerque. His name is Ayo Bud, and he really is a blessing, man, because he's not just my engineer. Same with Frank. Like they're not just my engineers, dude. Like they're my best friends. You know what I mean? So we just have that that connection, bro. So I didn't want to. I'm good on that, man. They're professionals at what they do. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna just focus. I'm gonna play my part.
Yep.
So I don't overstep my role.
So out of the, so you said in the beginning it was your stuff. So like on your YouTube channel, there's that first video you put out 6 years ago, where it's, I think it's a black and white.
Yeah, it's called Monster.
Yeah, Monster. So this is one that you would have produced all by yourself?
That one, even 6 years ago, man. That's when I first met Frank. So I mean,
Oh, okay.
yeah, when I say the beginning, I mean like 18, 19 years old. You know what I mean? Like ever since then,
Yeah.
I really haven't made my own beats or anything like that. Just
So it was young when you decided I'm not gonna focus on any of the peripheral stuff. I'm gonna focus on my pen game, my music ability, my singing, you know, that type of deal.
exactly. And the production. I like being credited as a producer on my own album for sure, because I'm definitely heavily involved in the production of how I want things arranged and what goes where, how that goes there. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
definitely involved in the production for sure too.
Okay. So I kind of like with everybody to go back to the first video that they put up or that they keep up on
Okay.
YouTube.
Yeah, for sure.
Because obviously you could take it down if you didn't want it there, right? So
Exactly.
it's your first video for a reason. So what's special about this song Monster? Give us some background.
Monster is who I am as an artist at heart. I'm a lyricist. I love how you can put words together to make them sound like this. Or I love metaphors, double entendres, simile. I love playing with the English language, man.
Yep.
All right. So this video is the music that I fell in love with making. So I just, the other stuff that like silence and stuff like that, that's is more like me tapping into like the emotional side and stuff like that. So that's why I felt like that best described me. But yeah, I mean, you'll see, bro. It's straight lyricism and kind of put me on the map for sure.
It's bars. Okay.
Also, the videographer, my best friend, his name was Cole. He's the one who filmed it. It's a shitty video, but you know, rest in peace to him. I've experienced more death than probably most people I know, bro. So like everyone that in my life has died, like literally, it's crazy. So
that is crazy. Well, R.I.P. to Cole and the shitty video that he left us with.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into this. So this is Alexx Cloud with Monster. This is the first joint that he's got up on his YouTube from 6 years ago. So we're going back in the day a little bit. Let's see what he's talking about here.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
Oh yeah, man, this shit feels so good. And I ain't fucking with Diablo. Oh yeah, I ain't fucking with Diablo. Oh yeah, look. Hey yo, they told me be patient because my time will come. My third eye.
All right, before you go ham, I always know that the artist is gonna go crazy when they have this, like, I don't know. It's always like there's like this buildup.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. You can feel it coming. You're like, all right, he's about to go fucking nuts. All right, when's it coming? Here it comes. All right, let's go.
Look. Hey yo, they told me be patient because my time will come. My third eye's illuminated and aligned with the sun. That means I'm high with these vibrancy, my disciples of one just to go and put down their Bible and pick up rifles and guns. I speak that trifling pain as I'm flapping Vicodin and gums. I'm wishing pain on my rival, could they debate my arrival? Just masturbate on that pussy, it's like your prey on survival. I'm not a killer, don't push me. Hey motherfucker, don't you dare push me, dog. And I appreciate you, my G. I got your back in any jungle like Jumanji. Said they ready for war, but they ain't ready for it. I'm that vato raised from the concrete. Everybody's eyebrows on fleek. And when it come to confrontation, pussies ovulating. We just get the conversation. Me and you got no relation. Then we be like Miami coaches, but we draw heat. I hope you only find peace. Maybe find pieces of body parts in your white tee. Covered in violence in the dialect. I am the pilot, hoping you die again. Ellie, I'm Harry Potter, I'm Viking, and this enlightenment's powerful. I just pick up the pencil and instrumental, I'm writing it. Like that, how you do that shit? We like a furniture company, how we move that shit. And now,
How do you do that shit is the question, bro. That was I don't know, what is that, triple time? Is that what they call
Yeah,
that? Double time? What is this?
triple for sure. Yeah.
Triple? I listen to a lot of music, but I'm not music. I don't make music, so I don't know all the ins and outs, the lingo of what you guys call these different flows. Um,
Yeah.
but we've experienced at least three so far that I can point out. You're all over, up and down on this, in and out. So
Yeah. Yeah. Slow it down, speed it up for sure.
yeah, this is dope. It's
Thank you.
I can hear it all. I everything that I listen to, I listen to in double speed, like so I can hear things very fast. Um, I can't relay them to people though. Like I got
Mm.
it for me,
Yep.
but I can't tell you about it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
so when I hear these fast rapping, when I do the reactions to them, a lot of people are like, you didn't catch it." I'm like, I heard it. It's too fast for me to keep and to spit back at you or to
Yeah.
pause it and talk about. But you're going in on this. You're going in for sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't get high no more.
No.
I'm high octane, I'm high off pain. I'm in the clouds, I wipe off rain. I fight off change, I fight off flames. You a fucking snake, you python brains. I wish you would and board this plane, abort this child. You ain't my son, cause I'm like Gage, you don't want none. I don't behave, you like this stout and come get some. This rap my job, but I still have fun. I got a big nose, yeah, I'm about to blow about it. How the nose you the wrong way to go about it. Had them looking at me, I'ma pick them out the pocket. Hoping up above his sparks and I'ma show about it. Hardest pain and fucking violence, you know about it. So you know I had to go and spit a flow about it. This my adolescence, I'ma fucking grow about it. I'm hoping they don't really know about it. I take a drag of the square, I ain't having affairs, no cheating. That means it's first a platinum rare. I used to keep her a sack of the day cause I'm packing a pipe, but that was way back in the day when the crack was inciting. Then I started to pray with the passion to fight. What can I say? It's like the passion of Christ, so don't cross me. Boy, I swear I'm wrapping it tight like emotional baggage that was stuffed on the back of the flight. And that's free. I'm in a cut like I'm stabbing a knife. And the faggots be in the back laughing like I'm having a bright future. Boy, you can't imagine what this savage is like. When your own mama don't want you, yeah, that's a damage in life. I got trust issues. I got mommy issues. I'm sick of this abandonment life. I don't really fucking know what a family's like. Me and the motherfucking devil going at it tonight. It's like, whoa. Tell me why, God. Every time I gotta look up to the sky, God.
Now there's a couple of times, and you just did another bar about looking up to the sky. What is your
Religion?
what is your relationship with God? Yeah.
Oh, so I was, so I'm half Turkish and half Spanish, and my Turkish family is like the part of the 2% that's Catholic in Turkey. The rest is obviously
The oppressed 2%. Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
The persecuted
Yes.
2. Okay.
I got a so I got blessed by this I forget what his name is. It's like Swacha Denandi or something like that, man. He's like this really famous um like pastor type guy in Turkey, and
Hmm.
everyone would go like line up to like get his blessing, like hundreds of thousands of people every day. And they said that he literally walked past everybody and came right up to me and like blessed me and then walked away, and that was it for the day. Yeah,
No
as
shit.
I was a baby. Yeah, yeah, it was crazy, man. I have a picture of me in his arms actually. So um, I don't I wouldn't say I practice being Catholic, but everything in my life that I've been through, like I should be dead, man, like so many times. So I
Facts.
give it up. I give it up to the Most High. You know what I mean? So
Well, that's kind of why I asked, because we've heard a little bit about your life. It's been a crazy journey. You said everybody around you died,
yeah,
which means you've been close, or in in the same situations, because that's what leads to it. So um,
many situations.
I was curious on what you thought about that. It's
Hmm.
nice to see in this day and age that me personally, I've been an atheist for a very long time until just recently, a few years ago.
Wow.
Um, so it's interesting to me to see in society and music and everywhere. It seems like God's coming back, at least
True. Yeah.
into the fourfold. You know what I mean?
He was gone for a while,
Yeah, definitely. It
especially
definitely.
in music. Yeah.
Yeah. So it seems like. Well, I don't know if it's just because my personal journey as well. Obviously, I've transitioned. I listen to, like Bryson Gray, and I listen
Yeah.
to some Christian rappers
For
and that
sure.
kind of stuff. So I'm trying to stay away from, I'm not bumping some demonic Little Nas X or
Nah.
or any of that shit. So, um, but it just seems like there is a
Yeah.
resurgence of
I agree.
people trusting on God to put things forward, and when people do that, it seems like that's when they're, they branch out, they spread out, kind of thing.
Absolutely.
All right, let's finish this out.
I can feel it when you look me in the eye, God. I really miss my girl, ain't gotta lie, God. Like shit, I kinda wanna get high, God. But I know I can't, I don't wanna die, God. So let bygones be bygones. My favorite rappers is Dylon and Dylon. Don't get it backwards like flamingos' knees. I've been in shit since Jinko jeans, yo. Hey, that's a long time. Put that green dot to your face
Chico
like you be
jeans.
online. That's a Facebook bar. One hit of crack will leave you ringing like a phone line. With this rap, yeah, I think I hit a gold mine. The devil be wanting they fucking soul, I ain't sold mine. Shit, he even wanted me to co-sign. Damn, but that was way back in '09.
Fish the physician with fish vision. Is that your homeboy? That was his thing,
Yeah,
or
that
what?
was because we're both Pisces and shit, so kind of ran with the fish.
That's funny. That's funny. So yeah, that's definitely kind of a flip flop from the first one we watched. Was more of like a
Pop.
I didn't want to say pop because literally in the song you say this isn't pop.
No, yeah, no, but it is. It
It's
is.
pop
It is.
adjacent.
Yeah, it is. It's for sure.
uh, and that's more. But you said before we played this one, this is more personal to you. This is more your bag. The pop is more for your fans type of deal.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just that style of music isn't hot anymore, and I'm not afraid to not necessarily conform with what's going on or like hop on a trend, but I'm not afraid to do that either to stay relevant. And you know what? Out of everyone who I came up with back in the day making music, there's no one that's as relevant as I am, especially here in New Mexico, and that's because I'm not afraid to try new things and take risks, and I stand on that for sure.
That's good. That's good. All right, so we did a pop song. We did an old song of yours, Straight Bars. Um, oh, and at any time, if you need to get off, you got shit to do, you need to go, just
I
let me know. We can wrap this up whenever,
I'm
if you need it.
I'm good until 3:15.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I got about 6 minutes.
Okay. That's not enough time for another song. Um, so we're definitely gonna keep you on the channel though, and we're gonna dive into some more of your stuff
Okay.
on future days because I'm intrigued. I wanted to ask you one thing.
Yeah.
Um, there's because I recently followed you on Instagram, and you put out. Let me go to the Instagram. You put out. I don't know. To me, it sounded like a parody type song, and I didn't know if you were serious about it. And I literally didn't know anything about you other than this song before the interview. Because I don't like to do. I'm not trying to like Wikipedia you or try to get into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to do any of that. I just want to meet you as you present yourself.
I like that.
Uh, so I didn't dive into it, but it made me laugh. It was fucking funny as hell. And I'm not sure
It's
if
a,
it was a serious song for you
is it
or
Dirty Laundry?
I'm trying to find it right now.
Okay.
You had like this squeaky flow scheme. It was like I'm pretty sure it was you. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm trying to think right now. Let me see.
It had like this flow that was I don't know, it sounded funny to me, but I'm trying
Oh,
to
is
find.
it the one that's is it the what's grr? Is that one?
Yes, yes.
So like
What's the fucking story with this song? And how do I
that's like
find it?
one
Because
of
I want to play that for the people real quick, just because.
that's like one of my favorite songs I've ever made, bro. Like it's just
Serious.
because like back in the day, man, I would always just like replace, like vowels with the double R sound.
Uh-huh.
Like since I was a kid, man, like I was just like, hey, what's good? What are you doing or what? Just like that, you know what I mean? And I decided to make a song like doing that shit, and dog, it just took off, bro. Like, um, they had it on the radio. They still do.
Yeah,
Radio
what's it
station.
called? I want to look up that one real quick.
It's called "What's Good," but like replace the O's with R's. So like, "What's Good," GRRD.
Is it on YouTube or?
I don't know. It's probably on YouTube, man. But when it comes to like releasing singles and stuff like that, I mainly focus on like Spotify and stuff. But let me see. I think it's on here. Yeah.
Let me see
Uh,
if I can pull it up on Spotify. I need people to hear a little bit of this.
yeah, it's
I
on Spotify for sure.
I thought it was so funny. I didn't know if it was like a parody or a joke thing, but
It's kind of
I
a joke. Yeah, it's kind of a joke. But it's kind of hard at the same time. So
yeah, well, it felt like very I don't know, like new age, you know what I mean? Like
it is.
the
Yeah.
the new type of stuff they were putting out, and
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was obviously that I don't think of you as that kind of artist.
Right.
Um,
For sure.
but that's kind of the only thing that I had seen previous to the interview.
That's
And
funny.
so I was a little like, all right, I don't know where we're going with this one, but if
No,
this is
no,
all
no,
his songs, I don't want to laugh in this dude's face when we play his music
no.
because
I
that
like
shit
it.
was just funny to me.
I like shock value. You know what I mean? So
All
I
right, so you
want you to
said,
hate me until you have a conversation with me, basically.
there you go. All right, hold on, let me find it on here. Alex, not Z's, X's, Cloud. And you said it's called what? What's good?
Yeah, but with R's instead of O's.
What's GERD? All right, there it is. All right, hopefully the people will be able to hear this. Do I have to log in? No. All right. Oh, I do have to log in. Do I have a
And
login?
the lyrics are there too on Spotify.
I don't know if I have a login for Spotify. Oh, I must. I just don't know what it is right now.
Yeah, I can
All
send
right,
it to
well,
you.
I'm just begging everybody who ever watches this, you need to go look up this song. It's fucking hilarious to me. I enjoyed the clips I heard of it thoroughly. Um, but don't get it twisted. That's not the type of artist he is. He's not out here trapping every day or doing whatever doing whatever that song is.
No,
But it was great to meet you. I wish you all the best, especially with this upcoming award show you got.
thank you.
I hope you clinch that. And yeah, we'll keep you featured on the channel for sure, and check out some
Okay,
more of your music in the future. And
awesome.
you got some fans of yours in my chat. That's how we found you in the first place.
I love that, man. That makes me happy. Makes me
So
really happy.
what's the sayonara message you want to leave to your fans? Anything new you got coming up? Are you you got shows coming up? How do people
Um,
follow you? That kind of thing.
so you can find me anywhere. I mean, I always tell people just Google Alexx with two X's and then Cloud. Um, whole Google profile comes up with everything you need. I think my closing message would be the number 7, and I say that because 2023 was the year of L's for me. I took in my personal life L after L after L after L. The reason I moved back to New Mexico was to help I started a rehab out here to
Mm-hmm.
give back to my people and stuff like that. I was
Tight.
forced to resign. I was forced to resign as a director because of some shit that I just did not agree with going on from the higher ups. Um, I lost my daughter a couple weeks ago. Um, I just took loss after loss after loss after loss.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
But it's okay. It's life, man. All I gotta say is just if you're taking L's, just flip it upside down and turn it into a 7.
The number
So,
7.
and that's the song that I told you about. I'm performing at the awards show with the 15-year-old kid.
Yeah.
The song's called Upside Down 7. So just keep going. That's
Let's
it,
go.
man.
Keep it pushing.
The pendulum will eventually swing the other way, and it's starting to. So that's
Well,
all.
dope, dude. Like I said, it was great to meet you. You're invited on the stream anytime you want to come chop it
I'd
up.
love
If you
to.
want to share your news, or
Cool.
whatever, hit me up. This was dope. This was definitely dope.
Listen, a question for you, really quick, before we go.
Sure.
If you want the exclusive interview that I haven't obviously put out yet about what went down at the company that I moved back to New Mexico for,
I'm here for it.
it's gonna get crazy.
I'm here for it. Whatever you want to drop.
All right, cool.
I'm here for it.
Cool.
You hit me
I'll
up.
chop it up with you. Cool.
Yeah. Hit me up. We'll piece it together for sure. I'm down.
I'll get my podcast set up too, so we can make it a little bit more official and stuff like that too. So
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah,
Cool,
dope.
right.
Yeah, that'd be fire. That'd be fire. Well, shout out to you. Have a blessed day. And yeah, we'll chop it up in the future, bro.
Appreciate you, big dog. Have a good day, man.
All right, later on.
Later.
All right, let's fucking go, people. Let's go. That was dope. That was dope. I don't know about any of you, but I think that was an awesome interview. He is an interesting character. He's an interesting character. He's got a crazy story. He's been through it, and he's come out the other side. You know what I mean? That was his motto that he left us with, is turn the L's into 7s and keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. Well, shout out to you, Alexx, and keep doing what you're doing. Like I said, we wish you the best on the award show that you got coming up. So hopefully he takes that. And for anybody who has the pleasure of watching this fantastic interview, make sure you go follow Alexx on his socials. You support his music and what he's doing. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I think that went good. I think that went good. See, there it goes. Amik says this interview will be watched back when everybody finally finds him. Yeah, when he takes it to the next level, he'll have been here first. That's Leslie said, "What's Gerd is on YouTube. It's very interesting." All right, he's not on stream anymore, but if it's on YouTube, I will play it for you guys because it cracked me up when I heard it. It cracked me up when I heard it.
I'd like to buy all your chocolate.
Oh my god, is that clear? Ayo, brr. A-L-E. It's double X, ho. When I say what's good, better say what's good. Hey, whoa, yeah. When I say what's good, you better say what's good. Hope you get it understood. And I keep a couple goons, and you know they from the hood. Yeah, I really wish you would. Don't worry about me. You should worry about your good. Cause I can make a pussy purr. You know that I could. If you don't care, then you should. I'm G-double-R-D good. I'm like, damn, what's good? But why she looking so bad? Yeah, that ass so
That's funny
fat.
to me,
Like, damn,
folks.
where you from? I said I be from New Mexico. Said her favorite show is Breaking Bad, yeah. Tell me why you mad, yeah. If you the best you ever had, yeah. Tell me.
He said, "Breaking barriers, marry her." I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing, but that one to me is just funny. It makes me smile. I don't know. That was the first thing I ever heard from him. So I didn't know like how serious of an artist, because that's kind of like just a fun song to me, like a funny thing. Uh, so it's an interesting thing to be the first thing. That's kind of the why I had one of the questions for him that I did was, what would you want people to hear as your first song? Because that was the first song that I heard from him, and it was an interesting introduction. But yeah, so that guy's dope. Go support him. His music is fire. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen to some of it tonight. When I'm out hustling, I think. Or I don't know, because if I do that, then we can't do the reactions to it on the channel, and I kind of want to feature him on the channel. So maybe I'll go through and we'll pick out at least 5 songs we save for the channel. And yeah, I can roll R's. I live in Arizona. Brr. Yeah, you have to be able to speak Spanish. What's like the barrio or Romero or Romeo? Uh, but yeah, I guess that is a talent that not everybody has. That is a talent that not everybody has. Um, Shout out to Mad World who dropped in. I kind of ignored the chat. I didn't ignore the chat. I read your guys' chats, or I tried to keep up with your chats. I just didn't interject any of the chats into the interview. I don't know if I regret that or not, but that's how we played it on this one, and we'll see how that works in the edits. This is all new to me, folks. He's only my third interview, so we're trying to get the format down, get it set up. He was very gracious with us in the beginning with our technical issues, um, but yeah, we uh, we made it happen, dude. We made it happen, and I think it was a fire interview. I think it was fire. Um, but yeah, welcome. Even though you're a newbie, welcome. Um, we react, review, make fun of, and laugh at shit over here, and we also do interviews. So that's kind of a thing. That's kind of a thing. Um, it's an idea that I had a while back, and I want to keep pursuing. I like chopping it up with people, meeting new people, hearing their stories, and kind of getting some background on some of this music that we're listening to.
La verga, brother, I don't even know why we're in school right now, fool. We should be out there trapping. Yeah, you know, dude, we could be making all kinds of feria, bro. Mira, watch, here comes Mr. Martinez. Hey, hey! What are you fuckers doing or what?
What are you fuckers doing?
You think life is just chilling on the couch or what? We have a choir competition in Farmington. I don't hear no singing. Then saw Mr. Martinez. Old Mick Gusto went to Walmart. E-I-E-I, no huh. And that
No, huh?
was a come up. E-I-E-I, no huh. He clucked that Swiffer and clucked that TV. Tide Pods, panties, snow globes, CDs. Old Mick Gusto just robbed Walmart. E-I-E-I, no huh. Old Mick
No,
Gusto
huh?
at Home Depot. E-I-E-I, no huh. And at Home Depot, he hit that lick. E-I-E-I, no huh. He clucked some power tools, even took a wrench. He clucked some wood so he could make a bench. Old Mick Gusto robbed Home Depot. E-I-E-I, no huh. Old Mick Gusto's at Party City.
This is
E-I-E-I,
fantastic.
no huh. And at Party City, he took some shit. E-I-E-I, no huh. He took some candy and red balloons. He took some napkins and a Harry Potter costume. Old Mick Gusto robbed Party City. E-I-E-I, no. That was fucking fantastic, mijos. Fuck yeah.
That was fucking fantastic, mijos. We do not support or condone TikTok. That was a bad link. But the video was fucking hilarious. The video was hilarious, folks. The video was hilarious. All right, I appreciate everybody stopping in for the stream. We're going to cut it a little bit short today. We usually do a couple hours, but we're just going to leave it with the interview and not get into any other topics for the day. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Follow if you want to get notified of future streams and catch further interviews we do. We're also going to get apparently the exclusive interview with Homeboy on what went down. So we're gonna do that in the future as well. But I'm excited about today. I think that went well. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview, and I hope you found a new artist that you can appreciate, and show him some love as well. Go check out his stuff, and we'll be back tomorrow. 2 o'clock. Come hang out with us. What is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Wednesday? Tomorrow's Wednesday, so it's Biblical Wednesday tomorrow. We're gonna get into something. Yeah, we're gonna get into something. So come hang out for Biblical Wednesdays. If you're not a believer, then you should probably definitely come hang out because we don't want you to burn. All right? All right. Later, bye, folks. Have a good one.